Okay, who watched Back to the Future as a kid and really wanted those shoes Marty McFly wore, the self-lacing ones? I know I did, and I waited forever for these to come out. And at the end of 2016, going into 2017, my wish came true, essentially. Nike released the Hyperadapt 1.0 self-lacing shoes. It was designed by Tinker Hatfield and Tiffany Beers, and they were tasked to sort of create the design aspects plus the technology that would make these shoes functional. And I think they did an amazing job with them. They were essentially tasked to make Back to the Future a reality. And in 2016, 2017, this was the future. The reason why I'm bringing it up now is because the beginning of this year in 2019, the Hyperadapt BBs came out, which are essentially the 2.0 version of this. It comes with a much lower price tag and a little bit more advancements in the technology. I mean, pro basketball players are actually wearing them on the court right now. So that's a testament to the technology in these shoes and where it is going and where it will go in the future. All right, let's get into it. Let's start off with the box. The box is absolutely massive. The shoes come in a giant box that kind of makes you feel justified for paying the outrageous price. It's designed super well, and the inside has a compartment for every item the shoes come with. The shoes come with magnetic charging cables, which is still weird for me to say that you need to charge your shoes. The charging cable is attached to the motor found on the outsole of the shoe, and that would be the bluish area. The shoes light up indicating its power level, but the battery boasts an average 14-hour runtime. They'll easily last you 2 weeks of lacing and unlacing, but I don't know if you want to wear these daily. Honestly, they're too cool to wear down. The design itself is kind of basic and somewhat underwhelming, but I think that's what Nike was going for. The ones we have are the black colorway with different shades of black and green and teal splatters over the sides of the shoes. They're lighter than they look and lighter than you would think. I honestly feel Tiffany Beers did an amazing job balancing the technological requirements and the comfort to make these shoes amazing. Now let's get into what makes these shoes super cool, the laces. They're this hard Kevlar-like material that feels virtually untearable and unbreakable. They have this cool black and white design, and typically the laces tighten right when you put your heel down when putting on the shoes. But if you want to tighten them more, or loosen them to take them off, there are buttons hidden neatly near the topmost lace that you can use to manually control them. There's a relatively loud whirring noise when you operate the laces. If you're wondering who Earl is, I'll let you know it's not a who, but a what. EARL stands for Electro Adaptive Reactive Lacing, and Nike really wanted to highlight that. They put it on the left shoe's tongue and on the insole of both shoes right above their trademark swoosh. I mean, I would have assumed they would rather put Hyperadapt somewhere on the shoe instead of Earl. It just sort of seems out of place for me. Ultimately, these are the more available, non-limited edition versions of the Nike mags that were released a year prior. Those were extremely difficult to cop, but they were the first true iteration of self-lacing shoes. For me, these are an absolute buy. If you're a sneakerhead, you're a collector, you have to get a pair of these. The price tag is a bit high, but you have to remind yourself this is the first attempt at self-lacing shoes other than the Nike mags. This helped pave the way for future iterations, and it set such a high benchmark that the BBs had to surpass, and then the versions after the BBs are gonna have to surpass as well. I mean, this is a legacy in itself, but what the future holds, we don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at OFour_reviews. Follow OFour at OFourME. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, you know the whole deal. And I'll see you guys in the next one.